Hi, I'm Healy Means. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a Backyard Shenanigans video. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to wait until it cooled down because it was so hot today. But it's cool now, so let's get straight into the video. You can tell it's been a while, huh, since I've been out here. I don't even know how to act in front of the camera, y'all. Let's see what's going on in the garden. Alright, so the first thing I want to show y'all is my work area. So this is the patio, and this is where I've been working, doing all my DIY projects. I have been getting help and I definitely appreciate it. These are some blocks, y'all. I'm so mad. I asked the Home Depot to cut the blocks to a certain size because I don't have the equipment to do that. And all of these are too short. So they will be used for another project. Since they were already cut or whatever, I can't bring them back. So these are the same pots that have either the trash or soil in them, and y'all, the area is junky. It is what it is. This is a trash bucket here. I don't want to move this, y'all, because I know they got spiders, but this grow bag is full of soil. This 15-gallon planter pot is full of soil. This 5-gallon bucket has trash in it. This one has trash in it. This one either has trash or soil in it. Y'all, I don't feel like lifting and moving stuff up or nothing like that. So this is just the area, just a work in progress because I'm building things, I'm doing work. I have my paint brushes and stuff. Oh, I think somebody might have asked me what I use to stain the wood. So I bought untreated lumber, and this is what I'm using to stain the wood. And it's just gonna help it to last longer, waterproof, all that kind of stuff, because obviously if I'm watering my plants and everything, water is gonna get on the wood, and since it's not treated, it will warp and degrade a lot faster. So I have this waterproof, and I put this on the stands because the lumber for the stands is not gonna come into direct contact with the food. So that's why I use this. A very quick view of the aloe vera, y'all. I haven't been doing anything to them. I might have watered them like once every 2 or 3 weeks. It is what it is. Some of the weeds are as tall as the aloe vera, but they still continue to grow. I know y'all see all of the little sprouting sticks. They just keep growing and multiplying. And actually, I believe that, what is that over? Oh, that's one of the stems. Actually, I believe this large aloe vera on the end here is cracking my pavers. It's cracking the concrete, actually. And speaking of crack, we had a little accident right here with the weights, a weight drop, and it actually cracked the paver. And I got to get that fixed whenever I get it fixed. But I do have my caution tape, so can't nobody sue me. You saw the sign. Here I am doing multiple things at once. I am still sifting the soil from the 2 4x4 raised beds. Actually, I'm almost finished. I know y'all hear them hummingbirds. They fighting and flying low, and I'm telling you, if they come for me, I'm gonna get them. They better be looking. I don't have my tennis racket. Look how they zooming across the sky. All right, y'all, stay focused. Stay focused. So I am sifting the soil. I'm almost. Hi, I see you. You on camera now. Look. Yeah, you on camera. You on camera. In case you do something, everybody see you. Everybody know it was you. Hey, buddy. All right. So this raised bed, I'm almost finished. Not quite. And then this one I need to start. I rescued some onions and 1 bell pepper plant that I put in separate cups to save those. Everything else, I just let it dry out and die. The cherry tomatoes, we have harvested probably, I don't know, 12 to 1500 cherry tomatoes, and they are still growing and still multiplying, and I'm thankful for it. Trust me, I'm not complaining. But you see how the cherry tomato, the branches have grown over these 4x4s, and I need to trim them back to the tomato cages so I can break down these raised beds and start working with the pallets, prepping the pallets underneath them. But all of my y'all, what you call this, the scaffolding all of the scaffolding that I have for the stuff that was supposed to grow and didn't, the cherry tomatoes have taken over this space. Y'all, I have tried to dry out these tomatoes, even though it's already been record heat and everything. I have tried to dry out these tomatoes, and they just not having it. They like, we gonna grow anyway. We are gonna grow whether you water us or not. So yeah, I'm just yo, they just, you know, and they not gonna stop. So I'm gonna negotiate with these cherry tomatoes to harvest as many of the tomatoes as I can, cut them back to tomato cage height, and then continue working on these two raised beds, because there's 2 yellow pallets each. So this is 4 pallets right here that I could be prepping and working on. And then when I harvest what's in the 8x4, which are the tomato plants, I have some leeks, and I got some other stuff that's trying to grow in there, y'all, and I need to stop it before it starts. I did plant some herbs. I think some of them trying to survive, but yeah, I need to pause the growth for a little bit. Y'all remember, I don't know why I'm saving these buckets, because every time I look at them it make me mad. So the 2 raspberry and the blackberry, bare root, never grew, wasted $25. These are my 2 grape plants, and I keep saying I need to move them. The Mars grape is doing very well. The Thompson seed is suffering, you know, from the bottom up, and I don't know if once the leaves get old they just do that automatically, but it's still continuing to grow. Like it's you see, it's like way up here, so it's continuing to grow. I actually have a bee. Let me see, can I zoom? Will it zoom in? I actually have a bee. I don't know if he's asleep, y'all. It might be taking a nap. It is the evening time, so. But speaking of evening, let me get through the rest of this before I lose my light. Now, it's going to be hard for me to show. So this is the apple tree, but of course the sun is in the way. Apples everywhere, y'all. Apples everywhere. I thought for sure I saw something crawling in this tree. I'm pretty sure they got a lot of stuff crawling in this tree. But you can see the branches are growing into this space where this is where I have to walk through to get to the rest of the garden, and the apple branches are growing through this space. Now, not even like less than a week ago, I clamped some of these together. You see the clamp right here. I use the clamp right there, and I use several clamps over here on this side. You can see a clamp right there, and I use some more clamps up in here somewhere to move these to move the branches. Here's another clamp right here, and I have clamps around those apples. I have another clamp right here to lift them up so we can actually walk through. You see, like the space, you barely have space to walk through with the branches, and I don't want to risk going back and forth, you know, brushing against the branches, knocking off apples, breaking the branches. So I'm gonna have to figure out something. You see, this is the bully. You are the bully. You on camera. You on camera. Yes, you are on camera. You are on camera, buddy. Yes, you're on camera. Yes, you bully, you're on camera. y'all, and the hummingbird feeder is almost empty, so I know they mad. Let me take care of that tomorrow. Yes, I see you. You're not finna use up all my camera time, but I want the people to see. Because people think hummingbirds is all cute and lovely and sweet and precious. No, they attack. And it's you. Look at my hibiscus, and I came out here on purpose to show you. You see how droopy these leaves are right now? I'm going to water after this video, and then tomorrow the leaves are going to be perked right back up again. My lemon tree, y'all see this? The butterflies and stuff are coming and starting to lay their eggs, and all kind of other insects is starting to come and attack my lemon tree, and so the leaves are just not looking good at all. And I need to move this hibiscus because I don't know if the same things that's attracted to the lemon leaves are attracted to the hibiscus, but I need to move this out the way before something catastrophic happens to my hibiscus. And I wanted to show y'all too, so see how, so this was the original top that had died, and it came all the way down here, and you see the split, and then it grew out new branches and everything, and now it is really filling out very nicely. Oh, I'm so happy about that. This is the pink lemonade lemon tree, and you can see the first couple of lemons, and they do have the stripes on them, the first couple lemons, and more buds. This is the blood orange tree growing new leaves, and I'm real happy about that. I bought these two on the same day, so the pink lemonade lemon and the blood orange, bought those on the same day. These two plants right here, my miracle leaf of life this one, and my Jamaican sorrel, this one. Oh, look, let me see. Uh-oh, we got some stuff growing. So I see some budding. Uh-oh, I see some budding. What does that mean? A healthy plant. And this, y'all remember when I first showed y'all this, and it barely had like 2 leaves, and I thought it was gonna die, and I was like, oh my goodness. And look at it now. Now something is liking it. I see something chewing a little bit right here, but it looked like it's doing okay. Y'all, this was the mystery plant that was growing, and then it was looking bad, and now it's looking like it's trying to survive. Get away. You're on camera. You are on camera. You're on camera. Yes, you on camera. Y'all, I was thinking this was some kind of squash thing, and then for a second it was almost looking like cucumber, but I haven't planted any kind of cucumber at all yet, except for what's in my starter trays. But this was in the ground or in one of my pots, or it was somewhere in one of the trash pots, I don't know. These are remnants of the flowers. Y'all, these are all of the herbs. I'm pulling all of this stuff up out of these buckets. These are, I had started off with 2 tomato plants, and one of them gave up the ghost, and this one actually, it started to fruit, and I was supposed to pick them off. I think you can still see. I was supposed to pick them off, and I didn't, and it was too much for the plant. It was too much, too early, and that one died off. And now, look at, hold on, what do we have going on here? What is this, y'all? I ain't never seen this. Is a tomato plant, but I ain't never seen no tomato, like, I don't know, y'all. This looking a little, looking like it's looking. Y'all, I don't know. The mysteries that grew in this garden. I can't tell y'all. These are those onions that I saved from out of the left side 4x4 raised bed, and they actually growing and doing well. I added some more soil, and I water them every so often, y'all, but they doing real well. I didn't really mean to do anything with them, but you know, we gonna see what happens, because I eat small onion bulbs. Here is the Jerusalem artichoke, which is just continuing to grow. That is the Asian date, which is continuing to grow. These flowers just like grow, bloom, and die, grow, bloom, and die. And obviously they in the dying stage. Here, now you see all of these holes in my potato leaves. This literally did not start until we moved this out of the way just a few days ago, when we put the 15-gallon planter pot stand in place. Now all of a sudden, look at how these leaves are getting tore up, and they weren't being touched before. My mini royal cherry tree is going under some stress. I think it's probably heat stress. I see yellowing leaves and leaves starting to fall off. So I'm not sure what to do, because even watering, if it's too hot, it's too hot. And there are so many leaves on this tree. I think the tree is going to sacrifice some of these leaves so it can conserve more water for itself. I almost passed up. This is Aunt Jerry's garden. I haven't planted anything in here yet, but the weeds continue to sprout up. But I'm doing this on purpose so I can try to uproot as many weeds as possible. This is where I'm going to put the watermelon and cantaloupe starts. I decided to do this. This will be the watermelon and cantaloupe patch. Get away from me, y'all. See, yeah, we gotta hurry up, y'all. But this is the setup. You've seen this before. I haven't planted anything in it since we moved it over here and set it up. This top board is very warped. You can see that. So I think I might lift this up, turn it around, and then put it back down so the bowl is on the outside instead of on the inside. And that's not gonna be too difficult. That is one reason why I like making my raised beds with these corner wall garden blocks, and then just pieces of lumber, 2x4, you know, in whatever length. Because if something happens to one of the boards, well, it helps that this one just happened to be the one on the top. But you can replace the boards easily by just lifting them up, you know, until you get to the one that has to be replaced. Replace it with the correct length, the correct size lumber, and then put them back. So, and this soil is stabilized now, so at least for the amount of time that it would take to replace any one of these boards, the mold of the soil would hold until I can put the replacement board back in place. This is my my little workstation, y'all. Even the top of my air conditioner done became a workstation. Don't worry, y'all, we barely use the air conditioner. And of course, if we use the air conditioner, I would just move all of this stuff out the way. We use fans. We open the windows. It's hot. It is a little toasty, but not specifically unbearable. If you knew the price of electricity like I do out here in Southern California, you would understand and may do something similar. But we do have an air conditioner. Of course, if it get hot enough, you know, we gonna use it. I'm not gonna like evaporate not using the air conditioner. But if I don't have to use it, I won't. Here is some of the fertilizers. This Jiffy Seed Start Mix, y'all. I got so many bags of this stuff for $2.09 each. And I still was going to Rite Aid, y'all, looking to see if they had some more. There is a spider that actually made a web that's going from here to the top of my starter deal. So, but I could give you like a quick view. I'll pop up on the screen all was in here, but it is 14 plants. And I think everything has come up except for the mini white cucumber. Okay, this one. That's where the mini white cucumber is, and that's the only thing that has not germinated. But that's okay. I'm just gonna put I'm just gonna plant some more seeds. That's all. But I really have to get these starters out. The cantaloupe and the watermelon, these two on the end, those are going in Aunt Jerry's garden. The rest of this stuff, I don't know exactly where I'm gonna put it yet, but I gotta figure out something quick. This is my liquid fertilizer bucket, y'all. The story on me trying to properly seal this bucket after I cut the hole for the spigot too big, and I have done all kind of stuff, y'all, trying to seal this up. and it's pretty much sealed up. What you see is Gorilla Glue on the outside, but don't worry, it's not going to get in with the water because I have tape. I have tape right here that's all around it, and the Gorilla Glue is on top of that. So here is where the mess continues. So like I said, we had to move everything so we could put the stand in place. These cobra peppers, they are doing very well, and some of them are starting to turn green. I have 2 plants. They both are doing very well, and they have lots of peppers on them. Speaking of peppers, y'all, these are all of those peppers. Remember, I had the yellow pepper, I had banana peppers, orange peppers, green peppers, and I think red peppers. And I wasn't really supposed to do nothing with it. Like, this was just, they were green, y'all, and I didn't want to kill them when they was over there on the patio, so I just saved them. I just transplanted them and put them in this 15-gallon pot. I wasn't really thinking nothing of them. We have harvested peppers off of here and eaten them. Here is the sweet potatoes. I purposely have not watered these, wanting to dry them out. I am finally going to turn this bucket probably this weekend or next week, y'all. I have to see. I can only do so much at a time now. So, yeah. But these are the Japanese sweet potatoes. So purple on the outside, cream on the inside. My most favorite sweet potato ever. Just like hands down. And I'm hoping that we get a couple of good potatoes, y'all. But who knows what's gonna happen when I dump this bucket, because they have been in this bucket for so long. The journey started September of last year, y'all, and it's July. So it might not be nothing. They might be all eaten up. They might be molded. I mean, you know, who knows, but we're gonna find out soon. This is the Washington navel orange, and I actually have 2, I think it's 2 or 3 oranges. They looking like they looking. I'm not really expecting anything, but if they grow, y'all, trust me, we're gonna eat them. Here is the other hummingbird feeder. I don't know why the hummingbirds prefer the other feeder and not this one. I don't know if it's because of the trees right here. Maybe they don't want to deal with the spiders. Like, I don't know. This is my Royal Lee cherry tree, the sister tree to my mini royal. It is in a pot, but the mini royal is in the ground. But they are doing well together. I did actually get a few cherries by them being pairing and fertilizing each other and all that, cross-pollination, all of that. I actually got a few cherries, so very sweet. The bottom grow bag here, this is actually my earthworm farm, if you want to say. This trash can is actually empty, so, but this is something else that was all in this area over here, and I'll explain why this is turned over in a minute. But all of this stuff that you see here and this stuff over here, all of this was over here. Check out my previous videos and then you'll see, you know, I had everything right here, but of course I had to move it so I could put this gigantic 8-foot wide 15-gallon planter pot stand in this spot. So right now everything is kind of junked up, but you know, we're gonna get it together. Some more empty trash cans, and I use all of these when I sift my soil, like the trash cans that you saw over by the patio with the sifters on them. Here is, oh, look, all sucking now, y'all. Here's my tomato plant that grew out of the compost. This is how I know that I have good compost, because this tomato plant, and look how big it is, and some of it is dying. It's being eaten a little bit, but it continues to grow. And if you can see back here in the back, we have some flowers, y'all. We have some flowers. So I asked a question. I think I did it was a community post, or it might have been a YouTube short or whatever. I might have said it in one of my videos, and I asked the question, would you eat the tomatoes from this tomato plant that's growing out of the compost bin? And a bunch of people said yeah. And guess what? I'm right with you, because if I get some, oh, here's some more flowers right here. Yep, if we get some tomatoes, I'm gonna see what kind of tomato it is. I mean, it don't really matter. I'm gonna eat it anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna eat the tomatoes. I'm definitely gonna eat it. That, to me, this says that this is good compost that's breaking down in these cans. I do need to get, see, Y'all, the hummingbirds, when hummingbirds attack, because they do. I need to clean up these bins because we continue to throw long clippings, dead plants, all of that kind of stuff in here, the food scraps, and we covered up the middle cylinder that's supposed to be kept open and empty to help with air circulation. So I have to clean up both of these compost bins. See if you can see a little bit over the top. It's completely covered. You can't even see like the middle cylinder thing. And I just used what was that I used the sifting mesh to make the middle cylinder, and that just helps with getting air all throughout the material to help the composting process. So turn back around. This is how everything looks from this angle. I know it's a mess. I'm gonna get to it when I get to it, and you know, that's gonna be that. Okay, now the reason why this is turned over is because I had to make I had to take measurements for the support legs that I'm going to add to this. Now if you see the whole bottom, you see how the whole bottom is empty. Let me see where. Okay, this is the support board where the buckets sit on for the top, and then this one right here is the support board for the buckets that sit on the bottom row. But what I was thinking was, just like how I showed you in a 5-gallon bucket stand, when the buckets are full of soil and water, they're going to be very heavy. I don't doubt that the boards initially will be able to hold the weight, but I don't want them to bow and warp, which would weaken the stand. So I'm going to go back through. I already measured these. So for this area is 24 inches. So that's perfect. 2 feet. And I believe I have some scrap boards that I have that's already 2 feet, because I have limited ability to cut lumber here at home without having to go somewhere else and have it done. So, but it's 2 feet for the long boards, and it's 7 1/4 inches for the short. So I'm gonna make that work, and I think I'm gonna put 3 support legs across the width, the 8-foot width of the boards. So 3 more supports in the middle plus the 2 legs on the end, and I think that should be enough. And while you're playing around, this scrap pallet might also be part of that, y'all. I reduce, reuse, recycle, I all that. So let me get to the front here. Once we get everything together, it is going to be so much more organized, and just it's gonna be what I want it to be. It's gonna be what I need it to be. We're gonna be able to grow so much more food. That stand will hold 10 15-gallon planter pots, and this stand holds 14 5-gallon buckets. Y'all, that's a lot of food right there. Plus I have these, which I may or may not reuse, these color buckets. This is mostly like for the flowers and stuff. So I'm probably gonna reuse these and plant more flowers in them. I have my grow bags, which I may or may not reuse. Maybe they'll be earthworm farms or earthworm beds. Maybe they will be for soil. Y'all, look at this spider right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but look, now I don't even see it. Oh, here it is. See, right, it's right in the middle of the screen, y'all. You know my camera like 10 years old, so let me zoom out so it could be sharp. But see, and this is the thing, y'all. I came outside one time to water the tomatoes, and I was going in between the apple tree and the tomatoes. Yes, you still on camera. Yes, you still on camera, because you think you slick. You ain't about to get me. You on camera, buddy. Yes, we see you. You done stole the show, but we see you. But yeah, y'all, and I was just getting ready to step in the way, and it was darker than this. It was darker than this, y'all, so I couldn't see. And matter of fact, speaking of dark, I need to hurry up because I still have to water everything. But you see, yes, you still on camera. But I was getting ready to look at a spider right there, y'all. Look at him right there underneath the leaf. Right there under. See, y'all, I'm telling you, my garden is dangerous. You see that? You see that spider right there underneath the leaf? That's probably the same spider, y'all. So what he did was he spun a web from here to over here. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me zoom out. Right, so he spun a web between the leaves and a tomato, and I was just getting ready to step through, y'all, to go water. And some kind of way, the way the sun set, the little rays of light that was left showed me the spider web, and he was sitting right in the middle of the spider web. Y'all, I'd have lost my mind. I would have lost my mind. Y'all wouldn't have seen me for like a long time. I'd have been in the hospital. I'm losing a lot of light, y'all, so I have to go. And yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna go back in front of the post to do my outro, y'all. Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, click the notifications bell, share this video, share my playlist, and share my channel with everyone you know. And until next time, be safe, y'all. Please be safe, especially in your garden, y'all. Be safe. Be well and be blessed. Y'all, you see how he tried to sneak up on me? I finally got him on camera to show y'all. Look, and here go the other one. But he not mean. He not as mean as the other one. So the one with the red throat is my bully, and the other one is my buddy. And there's a few other ones, but that's the two that come on a regular basis. All right, y'all, I gotta go because you see how dark it's getting out here, and I still gotta water everything and make sure I don't interfere with what the spiders gotta do. All right, y'all have a good evening. This video is going to go up. Today is Friday. This video is probably gonna go up next Thursday. I'm trying to keep stuff in order. From when I record it to when I upload it, I'm trying to do it in order. But you never know, a video might kind of slip in quick. But this is a long one. This is like 35 minutes. So this definitely, by the time I finish editing it and cropping and zooming and stuff like that, it's 35 minutes. So yeah, next Thursday. All right, y'all have a good evening. Bye.